kill him.
Hey, record your fight and show me.
I don't think it's gonna record all the way over there.
Whoa, Zach the puppy, his buddies left him. He's the only one on the scene right now.
To the game? Well, is your game over?
Yeah, the game's over. Why can't
joining?
Why only the host can freaking invite people?
I don't know. I just can't wait until XENOVERSE 2 come out. Then I'm gonna be no-lifing on that game.
I know, right? I know, right? I'm gonna play for the spin the rest of my life on this game. No, serious. But what was I about to say? Oh, did you hear about the open beta?
No. Well, I don't know when it's coming, but I've heard about it. You know when it's coming out?
Dude. Okay, I'm gonna send you an invite of this one of my friend's community. He posts like, I gotta give him props for his community because he like posts up the latest information. He just posted up news about the open beta. Like they have a closed beta. They doing a closed and open beta, and it's freaking BS because for the closed beta, you have to either have a Japanese account, in which if you do, you have to get some type of code from a Jump magazine or something like that. But I'm sure I'll probably find that on the internet somewhere. And I have a Japanese account, so I'll just, I had played the beta for the first XENOVERSE when it came out. When I opened my Japanese account, I was like, wow, I actually got picked for something. I can't believe it. But that's a little bit of a sidetrack, So yeah, so for this the closed beta for XENOVERSE 2, you have a Japanese account and you found some code on the Jump magazine, which I was gonna try to find on the internet somewhere, because I would think somebody would post that up because I don't have Jump magazines or I know how to get them. The second way to get in the closed beta is if you pre-ordered it digitally. I'm like, what the hell, man? I pre-ordered my collector's edition.
We don't beta for only people that own it. I mean, only have. Oh my gosh, open beta for Japanese people only.
Closed beta. No, closed beta. You can either have a Japanese account, but if you don't have a Japanese account, it may be confusing. Because like I know we about to fight, so it's kind of like I'm doing two things at once. I have to think about which character I want to pick. But I'll send you an invite.
My creative character.
I don't have the right creative character on me.
My turn.
But no, you don't have to be. You don't have to be Japanese in order to get into the closed beta.
Okay. I don't want to fight anybody but that you guys. I want to fight anybody but him.
Whoa, how his health get so low?
Because.
God damn!
Bro, y'all on a double team.
I don't know what this guy was doing. Alright, I'll find somebody else to fight. Kyle Kid!
Okay, I'm just gonna heal him. Dang it, and I still ran into it. He just got spinning, bro. Alright, why you do that? You just said you stop.
Wait, what happened? I was just moving, cause like people, I don't know, I was just like moving my I moved my tilt stick or whatever, and like I don't know, man, I just randomized it because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Dude.
Hit me with your best shot.
Did he just heal?
I never used the capsule so far except for a Sensu beam. I'm assuming the Sensu beams are right, which I agree if everybody uses Sensu beams. That'll make the fight last longer.
I don't like this dude, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna have to pick FriendZ or something, man.
I swear, he just spams stuff. He makes me mad. He seems like a cool dude, bro, but he just spams the heck out of stuff. You see how many times he spams these ghosts?
That's also something else I didn't tell you. That like since XENOVERSE 2 coming out, like I'm taking the full advantage of Super Saiyan spam.
How do these ghosts?
Because it won't be in the game anymore.
What?
Super Saiyan spam.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna tell him to start spamming. He avoiding me with that stuff. All he can do is winning. If he didn't spam that stuff, he wouldn't be able to beat me. And I don't like spammers. Cause all you do is the stuff you can't even get close to him.
I mean, and like,
so I can't do nothing.
And like, I'm gonna say like, cause like, there's, you know, I can't think of all of my reasons right now, cause it's like I'm in the middle of a fight. But it's like, say, like, you know, when I just said like I'm gonna take advantage of Super Saiyan spam because it's not gonna be in the next Xenoverse. So since I'm using that, I can't complain if somebody using that broken and cheat moves or combinations like that let me finish. Okay, like if if I'm fighting somebody who using that evasive move that freezes you and you can't do anything about it, and then they use Hyper Drain, like both of those moves are broken, and then you put them in a combo. Like, yes, so like I don't complain if people use the what is it? It's the pose that makes you that makes it so you can't flinch. Like if I'm using Super Saiyan spam, or if I'm using that broken combo I just told you, if I'm using anything that's just straight cheat or something like that, I don't think a person should complain if they fighting somebody who's doing the same thing.
Alright, so wait, what clothes are you talking about?
Clothes? What about clothes?
Yeah, the Elder Kai?
Huh?
Are you talking about the Elder Kai clothes?
No, I'm not talking about clothes at all.
Oh, I thought you said the clothes that don't make you flinch.
Oh, I said a pose.
Oh. I stopped using that because he's just gonna spam me out of it.
But oh yeah, and that's the point that I meant to make. He countered you right there. So I mean, it's like when I was fighting you when you was using that pose. Like if I had something that I could freaking really like mess you up while you was using that pose because you had the advantage over me. So I mean, I don't see how you can blame him over that if you got something against you to fight against you with.
I don't. No, he does it even though I don't have it on. He'll do it until you die.
Oh, so I
have 100 health.
And then yeah, you have a freaking margin that like they get random super armor. That joint gets annoying.
Wait, what?
Yeah, cause yeah,
super armor.
Super armor.
What's that?
For margins, like if you just you may see it now, but if you don't have a Z, it's complicated for me to explain, but pretty much every now and then your margin will get super armor or something like that, meaning like if they punch you, you don't flinch. And that's random.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about?
He doesn't hit me. He just shoots it out. He rarely hits me. And when he does, he can't hit me. That's what you're talking about, right?
Like I'm saying, like they hit you, but it does damage to you, but you still move around and you can still hit back. It's something like that pose you use where you just take damage, but you can still fight and you don't get hurt. I mean...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, when you get hit, but you don't flinch. That happens to every character I have. Except for my Ki Blasters.
No, I'm saying like...
If you have enough stamina, it happens.
Well, actually, well, from what I've played, it's random. But if you have a margin in your defense, I mean your
It's
stamina's
better.
if your stamina's max, you get a higher defense bonus.
Yeah.
But in the game, they don't explain that margins also get like random super armor during the game.
Other characters do too. That's why they don't explain
N-
it. Because my Super Saiyan has
no,
it.
no, no, no. I'm I, I don't know. No. How do I explain this? I know definitely margins have it, and no other race have it. But I did like run into some things where I had a sand and like I didn't flinch. I was wondering if it was the net code or something like that. I have no idea, but I definitely know margins have it. And like you can tell margins have it by like if they start glowing pink, that means it's activated.
But that could also be the Diesel Kakarot. Because that's the one I've been using. That's why you can't hit me when my health is up.
You know how
And I don't flinch.
you know how you know that it's not Kakarot?
How?
If you're using the Z Soul and the Z Soul is activated, your character will flash white. You'll have a white aura around them.
Well, it's hard to see white.
Oh, that should be pretty easy.
I can't see it. I probably don't pay attention.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Want to do a 2v2 with me?
Sure. Oh yeah, why?
That confused me. I didn't know if that was the right one or not. Because I saw it. Like, it's a mafia.
Oh yeah, I wanted to correct you on yesterday what you said. Oh wow. Well, I just found
What
something
about
funny.
yesterday?
I remember I was telling you how like the dub is totally messed up the story, the Dragon Ball,
Oh, yeah.
like, and I said like for it, like one example that I can remember off the top of my head is how like in the dub they call A17, 18, 16, they call them androids, but really
Snap.
they're cyborgs. And you said they were the same thing, but you know the conversation went off to somewhere else before I got a chance to reply to you. I looked it up. I'm like, because when I was watching the sub, I'm like, why are we calling them cyborgs? So I looked up what's the difference between a cyborg and an android. Turns out, you might want to like look this up for yourself, but pretty much, if I was simplified, an android is a robot, you know, that they develop into furthering being a human or some type of organism or something like that. But a cyborg is a human or some type of organism that they furthered into being a robot or machine or something like that. So with the way the dub was doing it, it was making it seem like that they was robots, you know, and just being looking towards humans and stuff like that, looking like humans or whatever. But it's not like that at all. Like say with Android 8, if you watch Dragon Ball, like they even explain in the story that he was originally a human. And so they call him a cyborg in the sub. But in the dub, they just call him an android, and they don't even explain that he was at first a human. That's that censoring BS that freaking, I don't know if it's the American culture or what. They like what they like. Nobody said this, but I can totally see this for myself. That it's censoring that like okay, like the androids get destroyed, they get blown up and lose limbs. So they try to censor it in a way that, hey, they were just robots anyway. They're not human beings. But if it was a human being, they don't want them to show like them bleed. Because like if they showing a TV show on TV and they bleed or stuff, they edit out the blood. They don't put the blood in. They don't want to. So you get what I'm saying? Like it's more or less what's the word look for? Violent. If it's a robot is getting destroyed rather than oppose a human getting destroyed. BS like that.
But I knew she wasn't like, I knew she was a human. I didn't even know what Android was. It just if you call it Cyborg 18, it doesn't make sense. But if you call it Android 18, it doesn't. Cyborg 18 doesn't fit, but Android 18 fits.
I believe that's just because you grew up with it. Like it's so many things that I grew up with, and I'm like, wait, and I learned how that it's not really true, and I'm like, Wow, so it's really supposed to be this?